Hello. Hello, hello. Ugh. I feel I feel a little nervous. Maybe it's because I didn't really have enough time. To be fair, I didn't think this was gonna be until much later. So is it just my ears? Yeah. I was like, I hope I put my character right. I hope it's down there. Such as more down here, so you guys just see ears first. Oh. I want I want to fully debut this so bad. So bad. So bad. I'm not patient. I just need a little more fixes with it, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll adjust. We'll adjust. Soon. Soon. But do you see how wiggly the ears are? Ears. Thank you for the raid. Here, I'll peek. I'll peek. I'll peek. Here. Welcome, readers. Welcome. Welcome in. Yeah, they flicker. They flicker whenever my eyes are closed. I have my other ears too. I have my other ears too. My floppy ears. My ears can be two ways. Welcome in. What did you play? Hold on. They are in 8K. Yeah. Hi, Globe. Hello, King. Oh my god. Okay, so I didn't get to open my slides with the globe art, but I'm going to finish my artist slides with the globe art so that everybody gets to see the amazing art I got today from Globe. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can Yo, where'd my music go? I'm too self-conscious right now. I have everything turned down. I was too nervous. I was like, this isn't gonna be until the weekend, so I have enough time. And then I had to like double check the info, and I was like, wait, it's today. If I make this like way bigger, can you like see my eye? Oh, sorry, hold on. I'm trying to like scroll myself. Can you like see the galaxies in the ears? The little sparkles. You see the mole? True. The eye mole. Ah. So how was your guys' days today? I'll peek a little bit further. How was your day? Tell me all about it. Animation? Yeah! Doesn't it look good? Thank you for the follow! It'd be better when I see the whole thing. True. I had to make sure that certain binds were not anywhere on my keyboard. So on my keyboard, I have binds that like I don't have a numpad on this keyboard. So there are some bindings I put to the numpad because I have to do specific keys to unlock them. And I don't want to press those on accident. So oh, Galaxy, true. True. I'm trying not to show the whole thing because I know for some bits, like I can go above, okay? I can go up. But I probably won't show the whole outfit just in case. Let me. Ah. I'm not sure if I can show beyond the thighs just because of exposure. Sparkly booba, true. I don't know if you can tell, but the booba does have sparkles that go in and out, like very little. They have shimmer, if you can see when they move. Solo leveling workout. Let me look closer. Yeah, I got you. I would zoom in, but I'm like scared to do. I'm scared to look very much in. I think we can do slightly in, right? Yeah. Waiting for Nick to be like, yeah, I see the other mole now. Opening packs. What? Yeah, I see the other booba now. Understandable. Understandable. Might need a closer zoom in. Yeah. We need. Where's the inspect emote? Hmm. Hmm. I need an inspect emote. I don't have one. I also realized for my mouth, I had one little tooth. See? One canine. Stares intently in your eyes. You're distracted by my bell? Sorry. I feel like what's the anime? Attack on Titan? Because I feel so big for my room. I'm too big for this room. Of course the model's bigger than you. Excuse you? What the? Huh? Titan Rennie. There we go. How far? How far? The legs are like super pretty though. Because it's got the hip sway. And my shoes! It's got good shoes too. True. True. I want the heart peak though. I think this is probably like one of my favorite parts of the design is the little upside down heart peak into the outfit. Suzu! I do think I need to be like slightly bigger if that makes sense. Just like a little bit. I feel like my other model was so big compared to this one. Yeah. I feel like that makes more sense. Like right about there. You know what I mean? Like right about there. And then I can just move myself here. You know what I mean? Boom. Boom. Okay, chat. We have mm, we have about 35 minutes before people come by, which I have a whole slide and presentation for. Now, my thoughts, chat, is should I look like this, like my base outfit, right? I think that I should, right? Because this is what's going to determine, or this is what's going to distinguish me from my design, right? This is the whole reason why I'm even using this model right now, is because I want new people to see this design. Which means I probably shouldn't, like, use my other hairstyles or change outfits. I don't, no. I guess we'll get this one. Fundraising for new background? Oh, I thought envision, right, in my brain. I thought about a palace in the sky, you know, with like clouds. We'd really love to have some clouds. I definitely got to keep some of the night sky aspect because that's my favorite. Definitely dreamscape. Lots of dreamscape. Actual debut, true, true. I was talking about like things I should be showing for it, and I was like mentioning how everyday creativity works for like making and creating. And I was like, how far does that go? Because there are people that make custom like sprays and games, you know, that technically counts as artistic creativity. I'm building blocks in Minecraft. That technically counts as creativity, right? I was like, if I don't, you know, draw artwork on stream, what if I just started building blocks in Minecraft? Does that count? Galaxy Mansion? Yeah. Yeah, does opening packs technically count as creativity? Hey, Demi. Oh my gosh. Demi, I was going through a lot of my old art so I can do like my showcase for my journey as an artist. And I found so much Demi art or art I've drawn of your OC that I was like, oh my gosh. So old. So old. It is crazy to go over art that I've had for like over the last decade, I think. Definitely. Definitely a time journey. mm. There's so much I wanted to upload though that I didn't get to upload. Like I probably saved a bunch of art. More art than I needed. And I was like, man, I just want to keep putting more and more art. But I also don't want to have like 20 slides of art. I already have a lot of slides. And even then, like my slides don't have that much writing. It's just like I have writing on a different document that I'm like slash reading slash freestyling. So art portfolio go bird. Yeah. I need to draw more. I feel like all I draw now is like during holidays and birthdays, which I would still count as holidays. So there's still some birthday gifts I still need to finish drawing. I don't know why every time you stream, I just want to put stuff in the binder. I still need to do my binder stream. I have so many things. I have so many cards, and I still haven't put anything into my new binder yet because I'm waiting. I'm like, oh, I'll just do it in a stream, even though there's been multiple times where I am watching something or doing something and taking a break from something, and I'm like, well, I could put it all in my binder right now. It won't take too long, except for certain pages that I want like a specific design for. I'm like, oh, I want a blue page or a water page or a sleeping Pokemon page or a cutesy pink page. Yeah, yeah. My ADHD was bouncing today. I was watching someone play Marvel Rivals while also listening to someone else play a different game, while also having Spotify very, very low, while also watching Twilight, the Twilight movie series on Netflix, while also trying to do my slides, while also digging through like my old Patreon and Discord and all that stuff for old art, while also looking at like D&D stuff for old art. I had maybe 14 tabs open, and then I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I have to go back to working on this thing. Oh yeah, I was working on this instead." Oh no, it's not. Thank you. Thank you. I meant to turn that off. Oh my god. Thank you so much. I can't believe I still left that on. I meant to do that before I started streaming too, and I forgot. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Fred. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Yeah, see? That was in my notes to do, and I forgot to do it. I am glad though in my notes I had mix it up. Like it said make sure to open mix it up before stream. Because I forgot last time I did stream. I forgot. So I was like, cool, we got it this time. Fred whispered me, thank you, Fred. Thank you. Oh, I totally forgot too. Ah, you look great on my new monitor. This is life-changing stuff. Yeah? I like how I'm actually making him smile too. I'm like, thank you. I think the thing that I mess with the most is definitely the tongue blep. It's just too fun. It's too fun to do. Babe, Fun Steamer, I really want to have the thing where you can like turn around so you see the tail. That's true. There's always got to be scuff. There's always got to be scuff. Yeah, what if I make this slightly bigger? But still, yes. Okay, cool. I gotta move myself slightly over here. Yeah, okay. Oh, but welcome in. I'm so I feel so bad now. I just have the right. No wonder when I came in and I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something and I can't remember what. After all the hops, I still am. I still am hopping. I still am hopping. I can't talk about it, but I still am hopping. But I couldn't I couldn't wait. I'm still waiting for one more update too. Yeah. I am. I am. Uh like I'm streaming now even without the final update. But it's okay. We're test running. Cuz I've tested my model a bajillion times cuz I've worked on my model almost every day for at least a couple hours a day to do like a lot of the adjustments and parameter testing and everything. So I've looked at her. I've stared at her until my eyes hurt. But I haven't done any stream testing with her, and I do want to do that. I do want to test slash play around with her and kind of test where the limit is, just so I can come back to this later and watch so I can go back to editing again. Because I'm pretty sure after this, for this weekend, I will probably play with her parameters again just to see what else I can adjust. To be bouncing around? I do too. I was gonna say that before I saw the file, I was like, her short hair is gonna be my favorite option. But I really do think that the twin tails is my favorite option so far. But I do like I can do the ears. I can show you guys the floppy ears. You see how floppy? Ah, I like how they wiggle with blinking. Ah, what's up, Sorum? Flaccid ears. I don't want them to be known for being flaccid. Erect ears. Oh. I was writing in my little info cards because I was like, yeah, my name is Rennie. I'm a bunny VTuber artist. And I'm like, I know in like my Twitter or my social medias, I've always talked about being Hispanic. And I'm like, man, I don't think I should put recently found out I'm also Filipino because that's not. So I'm just gonna leave it as Hispanic. Flaccid and erect, hard or soft. Yeah, my dad did a ancestry test or ancestry test. I really said ancestry. Ancestry test. And found out he's like a great deal amount of Filipino. So I was like, damn, I always thought that he was not that. Like, Alabama. Alabama. Girl, I thought you were going to say go lurk. I really thought, Globe, you were like, well, see you later. Peace. Hmm. I'm thinking about after I test this weekend for more parameter stuff. I think next week I'm gonna test the ASMR stuff because I finally brought that microphone box back down. So I think next week is the week that I test ASMR. Open up your stream. I thought. No, I mean you heard right, but that's because I said it wrong the first time. I'm so sorry. I meant ancestry test, but I messed up the first time. That's my bad. Yeah, no. Ah, I should have. You're right. I should have girl bossed, gatekeep, gaslight, whatever the combo is. I should have been like, no, that you. I did say ancestry. You heard something different. How are you doing today? I love your new name now. I think I saw your tweet. You have a quotes channel? Yeah, good thing I don't have a quotes channel. Smile. Double down, double down, double down, give it to the next person. Ah. Okay, chat. What if I know that I said I wasn't gonna, but like, what if I did do twin tails until they came in? I just want to see how the twin tails look. Do you blame me? Do you blame me? I just want to. I just want to play with the twin tails before the visitors come. Is that okay? Hi, Starcross. How are the streams, Queen? Slow, slow. Very minimal streams recently. Getting right back into things again. You get 2 minutes at 20. Let's go. Okay. Start the timer. Start the timer. Okay, chat. Ah! Okay. Yeah, I love them. It's not that I didn't know that I love them. I just love them. I think it's because I like the hair clip a lot. How have you been? I've been pretty good. I've been really busy. I really want to get new art with my pigtails because so far I've only done art of just the base design. Granted, I haven't had the new hairstyles until I started working towards a new model. So the handlebars came out. I'm glad it's handlebars and not saying that my hair is flaccid or erect again. Say less. I love it. I love the pigtails. I think they're such a cute touch. I didn't know how much I would love the ribbons in the hair clip. The hair clip really does it for me, but the ribbons are just beautiful. Ah, yeah. I'm so happier. What was I gonna say? Okay, so today we have the Artists and Makers Spring Raid, which is to celebrate all. I will reiterate this when we get closer to showtime, but basically the whole event for you guys is just to showcase other fellow makers and artists that are within the Twitch sphere and celebrating our creativity together. So really makes me happy. Because other than that, I feel like my streams have been kind of sporadic. I feel like I have some focus streams and then some art streams, but then some gaming streams and then a bunch of stuff. If anything, bunny ears are handlebar or not. Wait, handlebar enough. I can't talk. I can't speak. I go now. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, do you guys want to see the short hair too? These are also talkable with my ears too. My ears also work for this, by the way. They also do come down with all my hairstyles, which are cute. It's so cute. But I think I like them more with the up ears. I like it all up. True, true. Ah, but I love my classic hair a lot too. Maybe it's because I just like to have the little tails. And my little braid. I think whenever I draw, actually, no, whenever I commission people, they always go like, what is an important aspect of your design? And I always talk about the floof of my ears, the crescent moon on my head, and my hair braid. My hair braid and my hair twirl. It's important to have the twirl and the braid. At least to me, it's important to me. It's okay if it's done without though. There's many times where I myself have forgotten that in my own design, but I like the distinction. I need to make sure I have the person I'm gonna read. Because I don't think I have them saved. I don't think I put it in my chat. Let me put it in here. Because I forgot already. Oh, I'm gonna raid Pastel Madness. For some reason, I thought it was the other way around. Pastel Madness. How do I... Twitch.tv/. Okay. Oh, cute. Okay. I'm gonna make sure that I put this in mod chat just so I don't forget, because I will definitely forget later. You always notice the moon first? Really? I think my favorite parts that aren't just like facial aspects, right, is definitely the moon. I know people bring up the bell. People like the bell. I like the little gold heart trim or like my gold trims because I also have like the leaves on my sleeves. And then people also talk about the rhythm. Wait, rhythm? Ribbons. Oh my gosh. Your rating? I'm part. Okay, so today's stream is duly because it's for the Artists and Makers Spring Raid Train, which is part of the Artists and Makers Twitch Creator Club. So if you're in any of the creator clubs, like the coding, the DJing, the what's it called, productivity, artist, VTuber, every now and then they host raid events or raid train events or just collaboration events. And basically a lot of people that are in those groups, they come together and they create a whole event page, and they go, for this one specifically, basically we get to talk about who we are as artists, showcase our work, talk about our artistic journey, um, any Q&As, I guess, and then we pass our love on to the next creator or maker. I was gonna say artist, but yeah, artist and maker, because it's not just people who draw, it's also people who make anything. So it's just a big old train. I believe it started at midnight last night, or I guess 12 a.m. this morning. It's going to be all ongoing until the full 24 hours. So, Moon, Bell, Gold trim the design. Yeah. Bunniness, Moon, Gold. I do like people like the gold. Yeah. Can't forget the Poopa. You're so right. Yeah. Can't forget those. Am I bouncing just to showcase anything? No. Bunny, like, yes! Do you like that? My artist mama added that. Look at the little bunny. And the heart. And the star twinkle. I'm so happy you noticed that. That's so big. True. There we go. I'm a little more even. I don't even think people I've commissioned have noticed that. Easter eggs. I should do that for Easter next year. Just actually just like edit it and just put little eggs in my eyes and see who notices. You're like, what do you guys notice that's different about me? I do like it. Makes the perfect no maidens face. No bitches. My other mole, true. That she included the buns in the eyes. Really? Wait, I gotta look at that again. I'm not gonna show stream though, because I'm gonna show stream at the end. I'm gonna go look. It's so funny, Globe. I literally was looking at her page on VGen like 2 nights ago. I was looking at artists. She did notice the bunny. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think today I officially followed her on Twitter. But I followed her on VGen like 2 or 3 days ago because I was like, oh, this artist looks cool. I'm gonna add them to my page of like people that I want to commission eventually. That's so cute. That's so cute. I love art. Art is my love language. I wanted to do a full page at the end that shows like not only am I a creator, but I also love supporting fellow creators, and like here's some of my art pieces that I have commissioned from other artists, but I just ran out of time because I started my slideshow or my presentation slides how long ago? Like hours ago. Granted, I again, I thought that this event was not going to be until the weekend. So I thought I had more time. So I was like, I'll start early and I'll start it today and I'll start prepping all the things. And then it wasn't until I double checked that I was like, oh, I have probably like 6 or 7 hours. I think it was 6 hours. I think it's closer to 6 hours. Maybe in like 5 to 6 hours. So I started doing them. Except About an hour ago, when I was prepping everything, my program crashed. So I lost all of my slides. So I had to do them all again by memory because I couldn't remember every single slide because I had about 14 slides. I think now I have maybe closer to 9 or 10, but I'm missing a lot of the general info because, like, again, ADHD bouncing. I don't remember what slide 4 looked like. I was kind of working on it as I was going. Ah, pain. Pain, pain, pain. It's so real. It's truly the artist thing. If I'm not drawing and my Clip Studio Paint or my program isn't crashing, then I'm not really drawing. I'm not really an artist if my programs aren't crashing. That's like a common thing. Okay, but let me see. Is it better for me to do... Let me double check, chat. I also forgot to post on forgot to post on Blue Sky that I was live, but it's okay. It's totally okay. Totally did not forget. Hee haha. Okay. If I were to do this and do present and then do present full screen. Oh! Okay. So chat, if I do the box. Oh! Okay. Is it better to have me big like this next to it? Or is it better to try to put this... No, I like it here. I like how it looks here. I just think that I'm probably going to be a little bit smaller. Or like move to the side, I think. Because like I'm blocking a little bit of stuff. You know what I mean? If I move myself this way, chat. I'm trying to look because like my other thing's over here. I think this is fine, right? Right here. I think that's enough room. For now, for the very beginning anyways. That's okay, right? I keep forgetting that I have BS. BS. Okay. But I'm okay right here. Blue Sky! I was like, you have bullshit? Do I need to shrink you a little bit? Wow. So you need me to be smaller, huh? Is that how it is? I see. I call it BS sometimes. I call it Booski. I call it Booski. I'm like, check out my Booski. Brewski? Yeah. Bigger, please. See. Globe's like enhance. Enhance again. Enhance. Well, actually, look, this art has me with bunnies in my eyes too. Okay, so it's just 2 art pieces that I have that have me with bunny eyes. Because the rest I know for sure do not. Oh. I'm a little nervous. Even though this isn't my first raid train. It's just different. Because this one I am actually yapping about myself. And the last one, I yapped a little bit about myself, but I was also drawing when I was doing it. I was making raid train bunnies for people. I was like drawing custom arts. I was like, everybody gets a custom bunny. Show me your color. Choose your one accessory. But this one I'm not drawing at all. I'm showing my drawings, but I'm not drawing. So I don't have that distraction right now. But yeah. Oh. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I think we're having skillet. Mexican skillet with some sweet potatoes and some ground turkey and salsa and beans and cheese. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. Do I have time to go use the restroom? Now I need to pee. Oh. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. Tell us what you have for dinner later. You gotta get the nervous pee out? Yes, but super quick? Bet! I'll be right back. I got the fastest pee in the West. I feel better now. Now I only need to throw up. Of course I washed my hands! My hands are still wet! I'm drying them on my pants! How dare you? I'm not Ace. I am back. Thank you. Thank you for checking in. I'm just taking some quick water. Could have said you aren't the Knicks. Kiki! Hey, Kiki. Oh my god. I drink water too fast. Hey, Kiki. Welcome in. You guys, all I'm thinking about right now, besides wanting to full up, is definitely Minecraft and Pokemon cards. That and the new Marvel Rivals update. That isn't out yet, but I just can't stop thinking about Sharknado, which is kind of crazy. Sharknado looks wild. I can't believe that they let that happen. Like, I thought that the symbiote Jeff was something where I was like, that's very interesting. But I'm curious to see how it works. But Sharknado, did not expect to see Sharknado. Very interesting. And Fui Matcha! Hi, Matcha! Chat saw pigtails because I requested to see pigtails. So I was like, I want to do pigtails. Welcome! Welcome, readers! Welcome, welcome! Please turn this down for me. I can also make that a little bigger-ish. Yeah, let me make that a little bigger. Welcome in! Where is Twitch alerts? There we go. I'll make you guys slightly bigger. So you can see that art too. I was like, it might be a little too small, but that's okay. Welcome in! How was your creating? I got to see a little bit in. Also, before, when I got to see who my partners were, because I think when I signed up, I think the slot before me and the slot after me were still empty. So I went to go check who's before me and who's after me. And I was like, let me check them out. And then I was like, let me check out everybody. But welcome in, welcome readers. I hope you guys had some good creativity, some good creations. I am not drawing today, but I do have a slideshow. So I'll turn down the music just a little bit, just so I can do that. and that I'm not killing too much time because I know that there is only 30 minutes for this window, which is okay. So let me grab box. Yes! Okay. I'm totally not nervous, and I'm definitely well prepared. But welcome in. I'm Rinny. I'm a bunny VTuber and also artist. As you can see by my model here, which I'm showcasing. But yeah, let me know, by the way, guys, if music is too loud. I can adjust. I'm also moving my microphone to be closer to my face, just in case. But my art journey technically started in 2014. I would say it started before then because I have been drawing art for a while, but it was never anything beyond like scribbles or doodles. I remember my family was very much like art is kind of like a busy mint. Even though I was like in choir, I was in choir and music a lot growing up because I did orchestra and band. So, but I think they had me choose between doing music or art, and I ended up doing more music and musical theater stuff. So it wasn't until 2014 that I officially like really started to do more with art. And yeah, but my content here on Twitch focuses around gaming, productivity, music, and other cool things. I originally started because my friends enjoyed watching my reactions, and also, well, not just my reactions of gaming, but also because I enjoyed sharing art with others. You know, like back in the day where like old Skype where you could video call. But anyways, my pronouns are she and her. I'm okay with they and them. But I do both digital art and traditional art, and I also dabble in mixed media, such as like journaling, scrapbooking. I even host journaling streams where they're like productivity streams from time to time, and I do plan on doing a future stream where I like decorate top loaders for Pokemon cards because I do collect and play TCG games like Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. But welcome everybody from the Artists and Makers Spring Raid Train event that's going on. I'm really excited that we get to celebrate fellow makers in the Twitch space. And I know that this is the first raid train for this weekend. And then next weekend we should also have another raid train as well for part 2 Electric Boogaloo. So go check out and support other creators because every person who is on the train also has their own link on the website that showcases their channels as well and all their like cool information. On longer streams, do I have a song list? Yes, I actually have this right now as an actual playlist. I can link you. Although I think I need to make it public because it might still be private. But I do have a rotation of playlists that I play on my streams. I think I cycle between the same like 5 to 6 unless I'm feeling a particular mood where I'm really feeling like 2010s radio pop, or I'm really feeling metal today or alternative, or sometimes I'm really feeling EDM, or I'll have like a K-pop day, or every once in a big while there'll be a little bit of country. I think I listen to about all music except for like, I can't say polka because there's some polka I actually like. Probably no hardcore rap, but Korean rap is good and Chinese rap is also good. So, but let me grab my thing here. I should have a link because I don't think I got to make it as a command right away. But there is Spring Raid. Yeah. So here you guys can check out everything if you haven't noticed it before. I'm pretty sure you guys have been linked over and over, but there's the link to the event so you can see all the artists and makers that are part of this train for this one. There's also a part 2, which I have on my Discord. But yeah, I would say that my defining trait as an artist is having a very cutesy pastel soft style. Very cute. That's definitely my style. Hey, kitty. I will say I started I started drawing with a mouse first, besides regular like pencil and pen, right? Or pencil and paper. Sorry. But I started drawing with a mouse on for digital art, and it's all because of League of Legends. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the game League of Legends. I've played League of Legends since beta, and back in the day, if you were short on RP, I believe they still do this now, but they had their own in-game currency, and if you wanted to buy skins or stuff in the game, they allowed you to draw art to make up for the missing points to help you pay and buy for them. So I drew them a lot of art over the years. I also did some random RPing as artists too. That I literally had a Rammus RP account where every person that I interacted with, I would just reply with okay, and just drew art of Rammus being okay. So yeah, yeah, lots of that art. Um, I like I said, a lot of my inspiration has come from media, music, video games that I've played my everyday life. So I have played Pokemon, I've played Overwatch, movies that I've watched. I have WoW, more League of Legends, Apex Legends. I believe I also have games like Animal Crossing and Tamagotchi. That might be on the next slide, but Snorlax in a suit. Yeah, definitely a lot of that. So let me move that. But yeah, lots of beginning arts. I believe is a lot of it like this. So there we go. I'm gonna say again, Tamagotchi, Animal Crossing, even TFT, if you're familiar with the tabletop um cookie run when I made custom cookies for people. Even the hot dog on Snapchat, I thought he was so cool. I love I love that hot dog. He was so cool. His dancing was so superb. I don't know if he's still around, but I loved seeing that hot dog so much. And that's probably why you'll still see me dress up as a hot dog in a suit, because I do have a hot dog model. But yeah, as for traditional mediums, I draw with Copics, Prismacolors, color pencils. I also do just regular pen or just regular sketching. I do have a pencil that has just red ink in it that I love sketching with. My favorite medium for paint would probably be watercolor and gouache. I lean towards drawing my everyday life or journey. But as for painting, I probably like botanicals, florals, and dreamscape vibes the most. I love drawing skies because with watercolors, it's great. It's only tough to do paint because I'm very impatient. And obviously, with painting, it does take time to dry. But I really love drawing with traditional ink. I wish I would do it more, but I probably do it the least amount. I do have this little sketchbook that I have with little mini paints, which I want to take around, but yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think my favorite things have to do with flowers and skies or greenery. Like I said, botanicals. But the fun thing about having traditional is that when I get to bring traditional values to digital, it's very fun to see how you can kind of mix it, because this was a watercolor pen that I had found, and I was like, let me try doing watercolor pen on digital and see how it layers. So again, you can kind of see the style, like the knights and stuff, where you do the layering. It still has that aspect that I have for traditional, but it still has my cutesy style for digital, because I will always lean towards cutesy. I think twice now I've been asked to draw scary, but my scary pictures always turn out cute instead. I've probably my least amount of things I've drawn is not very much scary things. I don't challenge myself for scary. Getting Uno reverse? Yes, yes. I've also dabbled in graphics as well. There was a point where I did a lot of graphics. It was funny. It was all because when I decided to become a VTuber, I had commissioned an artist to have some graphics for my channel. And they were going to, or they missed the initial deadlines, so we extended it. And then they missed the second deadline, and I was like, well, I'm gonna debut like in 2 days. Like, there's no time left. So I instead made graphics for myself. And then since then, I was like, wait, that's right. I'm an artist. I can just do this. So I've made a bunch of different little graphics over time. These are ones that I've either made for people or for friends I've done over the years. But I've also done mini graphics for myself as well, because the cool thing about being an artist is you can create anything. Anything that you have your mind towards or that you want to do, any idea you can always bring to fruition. The sky is literally the limit, and even then, you can go beyond the skies and beyond the stars. So, I've done some overlays for myself. I've also done some promotional graphics for myself, collab things. These are emotes that I've also drawn for myself. My own little debut image right here that I did as like a small little advertisement. This is actually the Twitch co-working and studying train ticket I did for the last train, because they also did a raid train event, and this is the ticket that I made for them. So it is fun to be able to do anything, try anything. If you ever want to create stuff, I think the biggest leap that anything has to do is just try. Just try. And if you mess up, it's okay. It's okay, because over time, you can always learn to really just grind and make that skill better. That's a cool thing about skills, is you can always refine your skills. Here's some other graphics I've also made, more for friends, debut stuff, other things here, panels, some more panels. This is, I think, with pixels. I've also done some some very custom stuff during holidays. This is I went through a time capsule looking through art. It really was an interesting journey looking through all of my art from the past. But I remember drawing all my mods as like little Among Us beings. So, and then I've also made stuff for Pokemon because, like I said, I do play and collect TCG stuff. So here's like a seeking wish list of like what to look for when I open these particular Pokemon packs, and these check marks are all the ones I've hit so far. So I'm still trying to hit the rest of these, but I've hit a good amount. They're still going. And then more graphics. So, like I say, here, art is in our everyday lives. It is an expression of living. So, making scheduled graphics, like what is my day to day, drawing me with my entire community, with my friends, or me being at the beach in bunny form, or even doing my mixed media of doing my journaling, because I do day-to-day journaling in my Japanese planner, which is called a Hobonichi, which I have streamed before. It's all about putting your designs in your own form. I think that's the most fun thing to do, is just to explore the things that you like, whether that be for just drawing or even just stickers or washi tape or paints or whatever. I love having that creativity and the free will to do whatever you want. Here are some favorite pieces that I've had over the years that I've drawn. This one I drew for an album cover, because I had released a song called Swinging Starlight. Very twinkly. Do I still have this in here? I might. I might have it here in my stream deck, but I won't play it just so it won't contrast with the music. But art that I've drawn for a D&D campaign. I believe it was Pokemon related. This was for a summer event. This was for Art Fight, which will come out in May, June. I think it's July. It's either next month or July. But yeah, Art Fight, where you get to choose other artists to attack and draw their characters for them. Here are some adoptables that I've created. I love designing. I feel like designing is really fun to do. And then also art of just motivational things that I've drawn either as reactions or pick me ups or positive influences for my day. I remember I do this back when I was having a hard time with my job for teaching. And then these are ones that I've had with friends or things that I've told friends, like never give up. This motivational bunny is cheering for you. Make sure to drink water. Don't stay up too late. Do your best. Did you draw today? So you cried too. Basically, big mood. Big mood all around. And then here are some favorite pieces as well that I've drawn. I feel like I like drawing my friends the most or creatures. Little silly creatures I feel like are fun to draw. I just like the chibi. I just like how goofy you can make things. I like how cute you can make stuff. I love it. And I believe this was also done with mouse too. I think I drew this last year, the year before. I still go back to mouse. I started with mouse. I love going back to mouse, even though I have a tablet and an iPad now. But it's still something that I return to. It's just that fun. And then here's some other pieces as well. These are some of my favorite pieces that I've done recently or favorite pieces that I've had over the years. Lots of birthday art, lots of celebratory art. I love drawing gifts for friends. I love drawing pieces that friends and I both connect on. Like me and my friend here both love Tokyo Mew Mew. If you're ever familiar with that manga. Goose, thank you for the raid. But yeah. It's Goose to see you. Oh, those emotes are cute. Those are so cute. Very adorable. But yeah. And then also anytime I have gotten to collab with other creators or play with friends or host events, I've always drawn them as their own rendition of the game that we're playing slash doing. So you'll see a lot of bunnies. I have like golf balls, and here's the Ray Train art we did last time. Some marbles, some ghosts, some Halloween stuff. This is what we did for Overcooked, some other things. I believe I also have some other art as well, but thank you, Goose. Yeah. Oh, and Mario Kart. I've done some Mario Kart and some golf with your friends. So all of that, yeah. Definitely all of that. But yeah, there we go. There's my entire thing. It was longer before my program crashed, but that's okay. And now I get to check out the new art that I got today. That was thankfully commissioned by Globe, which was very beautiful. Absolutely love this art. Saga, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Kat, Mark, Mothwing, Belladonna, Sideshow Vibes, Celtic. Thank you so much for the follow. Hi, Serendipix. That's a good name. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I had like I was telling stream before, I was like, I had like 14 or so slides, but my program crashed, which is typical, right? I feel like you're not a creator if your program doesn't crash at some point. So it crashed and I lost all my slides, so I had to redo them again. And I was like, no, Goose, Sky, thank you for the follow. But yeah. Thank you, thank you. I made it in record time though. And now I have like 10 minutes basically 5 because I know that we need to prepare for the next one. But if you guys have any questions or want to share your own art, you can. This is an open floor. The only thing is, if you are going to link something, you will have to ask to be permitted to do a link because that's how we bypass bots and stuff. But if you would like to share your art, showcase what you have, I'm more than happy to look slash even just share the class. Hop trains that already started. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the warning. That is so helpful. think that's all of my slides too. If I were to go back, I think I think it wasn't until I started making my slides that I was like, wow, I've done a bunch of different art over the years. Gamer, thank you for the follow. I was like, wow, I've done traditional art, I've done digital art, I've done mixed art, I've done a bunch of different styles, I've done graphics. I really want to learn rigging. I know that it's slightly difficult, but I am someone that likes to be kind of good at everything, kind of like a jack of all trades, which I know is like they're kind of good at everything, but they're not really good at one particular thing. But I just like exploring all of my opportunities. So I really want to learn more artistic stuff. I love your overlay. Thank you. Your art is so cute. Thank you. Thank you. I love having cute art. I really do. Cute art is my specialty. I love drawing cute designs. Coffee, thank you for the follow. I love cute designs. Cute is my favorite. I love cute. If you have cute pets, I'll draw them. If you have a cute design, I'll draw them. If you think that you're not cute, I'll draw you and make you cute. Because there's no way. Everybody's cute. Everybody's cute. Even Shrek. Love, love, love. I know I'm cute. Even the Knicks are cute. Not the Knicks. They lost. That game was crazy. I cannot believe they lost. Do you do commissions? I do. I do. I still am finishing, I believe, the last 2 or 3 commissions from my to do list. But every now and then I'll open up commissions. Sometimes I'll do special your character here stuff. Sometimes I'll do pay what you want stuff. Um Here is my website. I have a VGen and I have Ko-fi. But I believe right now VGen is locked to just a specific your character here, which I believe I have on here. I believe it's this bunny. This one. I did a bunch of comfort bunnies because I like drawing bunnies the most. I draw a lot of bunnies. As a bunny person, you can tell that I like bunnies. But I did have a friend inquire if I can make her a PNG, a talking PNG of her cat. I am not cute. That is not true, Globe. You are so cute. Even the bot thinks so. You can't fight the bot. But I do know is it going to be next week? I do know I said that I was going to do a marble stream because there are times where I do productivity streams, right? Where I'm either working on commissions or I'm just working on just free art. Or I'll just work on stuff just to draw stuff or stuff for birthdays. But there's also times where I'll just do marble streams where I'll just go, we'll play marbles. Whoever's marble wins will just get free art. And I just draw art because at this point now, I just like drawing art just to draw art. Not too much of a grind anymore. I think when I was deep in my graphic era, I was like, oh, I gotta draw all the time. I gotta make all the time. Now I just like drawing to draw. I hear marbles, marbles. And I know my recent pieces have been birthdays. Birthdays are celebratory stuff. I will win eventually. I just think it's funny when people are trying to win and their marble just jumps off the map entirely. Just entirely. Thank you for the 5-minute warning. Okay, chat. What I do remember, okay, looking back at my notes, Let's look here real quick. Okay. Do do do. Do 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 do. Okay, chat. Like I said before, at the very beginning, before. I'm probably going to say before 6 times in a row. Since the beginning of stream and since the presentation, I have talked about our Raid Pal event, which after we go raid this fellow artist or fellow maker, the train will continue going. So please continue hopping onto the train. And you can always come back too, because it's going to be going on for a while. And like I said, this is only part one. There is going to be a part two. So you can meet many other creators there. This is going to be, I believe, what did I say? It was like 100. I have this in my notes. Where are my notes? Where are my notes? Ah! I wrote this. Jumping down to present. Yes, 150 plus creators that are participating. Oh my gosh, my brain. Yes, there are there are other creators that are still here. So there's over 150 plus creators participating in this event, and it is very exciting. Like I said, it's a celebration of creativity, passion, and all the incredible talent that fills the Twitch space. It's a massive event that highlights artists and makers of all kinds, not just digital or traditional. It's, all illustrators, crafters, painters, sculptors, cosplayers, and everything in between. And it's really a chance for everybody to immerse yourself in the diverse world of artistic expression and to connect with some truly inspiring individuals. Because, as I said in my announcement, art is more than just we see in a gallery or on our screens. It's the way that we tell stories and process our feelings and connect with one another without saying a word. Because art lives in the details of everyday life. It's just not just the cozy vibe of your workspace. It's also playlists that you curate, or the food that you plate, or the way that you share kindness in your communities, even in this community. So whether you consider yourself an artist or not, we are all creating something every single day, and that is something worth celebrating, because creation is magic. It heals, connects, inspires, and that's why this event is a chance to support and uplift all the creative voices that bring color to our worlds, because art is worth having. 100%. 3-minute warning! Okay, chat. We're going to go raid Pastel Madness, who is another fellow creator. And I'm very excited because I think the last time I looked, they were coloring something. I think they were animating something. So let's go ahead and get the raid message ready. It is going to be, I've copied and pasted. I know that they wanted this message specifically. So please copy and paste, copy and paste, so that we can bring this raid train over to the next creator. And then I will make sure to have them ready for raid so we can prepare that. Oh my god, and we're ending on Crab Rave. Chat, we're ending on Crab Rave. What a good time. Alright, chat. Goodbye!
There's no bridge. Hello. Welcome in, Spring Raid Train. Alrighty. Well, that was very fitting. Welcome, welcome.